Today we're going to be doing the travel cost part of our project. There are two parts to this. So there's a driving part and a flying part. You are not going to do both. You have to decide, is your place close enough that you would drive to it, or is it far enough away that you would need to fly? So first we're going to look at driving. If you choose to drive, you have to fill out these questions first. So this says how many miles from school. Since you're at home, it might be easier to use your home address versus the address at school. So how many miles from your house to your location? And then obviously how many miles back home? Those two numbers are going to be the same things. So once you add those together, it's going to give you your total miles. Now, up at the top, we're going to assume that 300 miles are going to fit in our tank, and one tank costs $50. So if we are going to go 600 miles, we will need 600 total miles. We will need 2 full tanks of gas. So we would need $100 for our tanks. So if you follow the questions, it will lead you to how much money it's going to cost. And remember, up here we have the number of miles that a tank of gas will get us, and then how much money that one tank will get. Next, we're going to look at what we're going to do for flying. Okay, so the flying part is on a new page, so don't get confused. The driving's on one part. If you're going to choose to fly, you don't have to fill anything out for driving, or if you already chose to drive, you don't have to fill anything out for flying. So the airline that you chose, I always use American Airlines when we're doing this, just because they're the most user-friendly. So you'll write down what airline you're going to choose. You'll have to do the cost round trip for the number of people. So when you put in the day that we're leaving, which we wrote down on our trip information, and you come back the day that we come back, which we also wrote down, you will add how many adults are going to fly, how many children will go with, and it's going to give you one total number, and you'll write that here. Now, once you get there, you're going to need a car to get places. You won't have your car there, so you're going to have to rent a car also. So the company that I like to use online, because it will show you the total amount, is Enterprise. And so you'll go into Enterprise, you'll pick the kind of car that you want. You have to choose the cost for the same days, the day that you're leaving, and you'll get there to get the car, and the day that you come back, you'll return it. And it should give you the total cost for that as well once you get near the checkout screen.